Hello, welcome again to another unboxing of a new arrival of a figure. This one is from a pop-up parade from Good Smile Company. And this character, in case that you haven't recognized, is Erza Scarlet from the anime Fairy Tale. So for those who didn't know, Papa Parade is a line from Good Smile Company who focuses on cheap figures. Yeah, that particular line focus on cheap figures. So they are very affordable compared to other lines from Good Smile. So I'm not expecting for this figure to be in a very excellent quality when it comes to the sculpt and on the paint application. I am expecting that there should be like a paint and some irregularities on the paint when it comes to this figure being as a cheap line of figures. So and this is not actually the first time that I have some figures from a very cheap line, or what they call as a price figures. So let's check the box. So basically here just a simple box, Erza Scarlet from Good Smile Company and from Fairy Tale. It's just a simple window box. One thing that I like about this box is, since this box is a windowed box, I imagine that even if you don't want to open this box and display the figure out of the box, it will be still good to look at, because yeah, you can see the whole body of this character or of Ursa, even if you don't put it up or put it out of the box. So you can just display it as it is. So I can imagine that if you have other pop-up parade figures with the same style of window box, you can just stack them together. You can just display them together side by side, and that will be still that will be fine. I mean, um, if you don't have a like a glass cabinet that you can display your figures, and you don't want your figures to have some dust while displaying them, then it's fine that you can display this figure inside the box, and you can still appreciate the beauty of the figure. So the only one that you cannot see is or the only one that you can, or the only side that you can see the figure is when you look at the back or behind. But in all angles, I mean, yeah, in almost all angles, it's a open window box. So anyway, let me unbox this figure and show you what the figure looks like out of the box. So another good thing that I noticed from this figure, or for the packaging itself, it's not that very hard to remove the figure from the packaging. All you need to do is to pull it up on this, so it can be easily removed. Or if you want to return the figure inside this box, then yeah, there's not much hassle in doing that. And this also includes a paper instruction, some instruction in attaching the sword to her hand. So, and this is the plastic tray itself. a very simple figure from what I can see. Again, I'm not expecting that much from a very from a cheap figure, from a cheap line, um, like Papa Parade. So yeah. Okay, so here is the figure itself, up close and up close and personal. So I'm trying to find some paint irregularities on this figure. Um, although there are some, although the sculpture of this figure is not that perfect, but I will admit that it's not bad actually. I don't see much irregularities on the paint on this figure, so I'm actually impressed on the quality of the paint, because I was expecting too much paint irregularities, usually common to price figures like this, or cheap line figures like this, because I do have some other figures from other cheap lines or price figures from different anime, like One Piece and other animes like that. And most of them are, although they are cheap, but most of them you can see that there are some irregularities on paint. But on this one, I was actually impressed because I don't see any noticeable paint irregularities. If there is paint irregularities on this figure, it is really not that noticeable. Yeah, this figure is well painted, and I like the color of this figure. Even the sword, there is not much or there's almost no paint irregularities on this one. It's not perfectly painted, but at least it is good. It's almost perfect, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, let's look at Ursa inch inch by inch. Okay, so maybe I should tell you something about this figure and why I bought Erza Scarlet. This is actually my first pop-up parade figure, and the only reason why I bought a pop-up parade is because of Erza Scarlet. Is because of this figure. Because first of all, Ursa is one of my most favorite character from fairy tale. Actually, she is the only reason why I have read the whole manga of fairy tale, is because of Ursa Scarlet. I really like her character. She is a very strong uh, character, one of the strongest members of fairy tale, and she is like a big sister on the fairy tale guild. And she is sometimes funny, although she is not really like a clown or like a joker joker type, but sometimes she is funny in her own way. So I really like her character. And there's actually two reasons why I bought this particular figure of Ursa. First of all is the face. I've been checking on other Ursa figures before, but the very first when I'm checking or when I'm looking at figures, the very first that I'm looking at is the face, because I want to have a figure, or I want to make sure that the figure that I'm going to buy on my favorite character really captures the face. So the first reason why I want, or the first reason why I bought this figure is because the face, it really captures the face of Ursa from the anime. So especially the eyes. I like the eyes of this figure because Ursa's eyes on the anime is very sharp. It's almost like it's glaring, but it's like it's always glaring like this. So yeah, it really captures the eyes or and the face of Ursa from the anime. And then the second reason why I bought this figure is because of the costume. This is the very first, or let's say OG, the original costume of Ursa from the first time that we met Ursa on the manga or on the anime. This is the most common costume or attire that Ursa is wearing. It's like an armored in the upper part, and then like a schoolgirl, what they call this, like a schoolgirl attire on the bottom part, or in the lower half part. So this attire is my most favorite attire actually. Probably most of you will prefer Ursa wearing a swimsuit or wearing some almost naked attire, because Ursa has this power, or her ability in as a mage is to change her equipment instantly. So he can change her, or she can change her attire instantly depending on the situation. She can change armor, she can change um even her weapon. I think she can also change her weapon. But that is the power of Ursa. But in all of her costumes, or in all of her attire, this is my most favorite one. The original costume that Ursa is wearing. I prefer this over other Ursa's costume, to be honest, because most likely you're going to want an Ursa figure which has a over the top um costume, like wearing a two-piece, wearing a swimsuit. But for me, this is my most preferred costume of Ursa. So this is the second reason why I bought this figure, the costume. Okay, so I'm not expecting this video to be this long. I was actually planning of just a less than 10 minutes video, but it seems that I've been rambling too much on this video. But anyway, to wrap it up, this is this is Ursa on her stand, a very simple purple stand. It's not that special. As I mentioned, it's a very simple purple stand, but it's very easy to attach Ursa on this stand. So again, one last look on Ursa. You can see her glaring eyes. It's as if she wanted to kill you. She wanted to kill you with her eyes alone. So this is one of the what I wanted on Ursa is her eyes and her face. Very vicious glare. But actually that is her normal her normal eyes. It's almost as if it's always glaring viciously. But that's just her normal eyes in the manga or in the anime. So yeah, I'm a little bit impressed, or I'm a bit impressed on this figure because for its price, the quality of paint is good, and the sculpture is or sculpt is good. So yeah, probably I will also try to buy other pop-up parade figures, but for now I own Ursa is the only one that I wanted to buy on this line. Okay, so thank you for watching this video and to hear me rambling or just say some just some random stuff. But anyway, have a great day and see you on the next video.